Go.
Hello, welcome back to Nerdy Chic Universe, and back with another voice actor. Josh Grelle.
Greeley, actually.
Huh?
Josh Grelle.
Greeley, actually.
Greeley.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, do you even know?
It's fine.
Well, he plays Armin on Attack on Titan.
Hello. Join the Scouts. We have cookies.
And also Kenichi in Mightiest Disciple.
Yes, ma'am. Geronimo!
If only Akisame heard that.
I know, if only they would actually bring the rest of the series over here, or the OVAs.
Amazing. Well, I mean, and there isn't another series, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
There's several OVAs, but
well, that's what I mean. Just bring the rest of the.
It would be nice. And also, it'd be great if somebody would actually do the official manga release over here. I think they finally started, or at least someone has talks about actually doing the official manga release over here.
I think someone we knew saw the first volume somewhere.
Okay, I'll have to go check it out.
Let's see. How does it feel to be here at a convention in Orlando?
It's pretty cool. I haven't been to Orlando since the 90s. Last time I was here, I was about 8 or 9 years old and going to Disney World and Universal, and like it's pretty cool to come here, and it's cool to come here and to kind of remember all of those things and be like, well, now I'm part of an attraction in some sense, and it's weird.
Oh yeah.
But the good kind of weird.
A good kind of
yeah. Weird. You get to hang out with fans.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm here.
Not to mention the rest of the cast of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, man, it's the first time we've all been together, or for almost all of us together. We didn't even really all work together while we were recording, because everybody was coming from halfway across. Like, other people were coming from halfway across the country, and all these other things. Lots of travel.
I can imagine so, because some of the voice actors have to either come from New York, Los Angeles, pretty much all over the country.
Pretty much.
I believe some from Canada even.
I don't know if we had any Canadian actors in the dub. I don't think we did. I could be wrong.
Probably some other works.
Yeah, anything involving Scott McNeil.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's been in a few.
Yeah.
He was in one of the Full Metal Alchemist things too for a bit.
The original, actually, as Hohenheim.
Yeah, he played Hohenheim in the first series, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that I imagine was fun.
Yeah.
But, all right, so next question, hon.
Since you have worked at both ADV, aka Sentai Filmworks, and Funimation, what did you like most about working for both studios?
Well, though they both have different approaches to recording. Like, Sentai has the chase method, Funimation uses the beep system, which are both fine in their own way. The thing that I like most about it is just the fact that we're all working on anime, we're all having a good time, and a lot of times you get to work with the same actors at both studios. And one of my favorite things about, since I started with ADV and then going to Funimation, was when I went to Funimation, there was plenty of people working up there doing voices that I had also met and that had known down in Houston. So it kind of felt like, even though it was a new place and a new home, it still kind of felt familiar and like home. And so that was really comforting.
That's always good. Like Bryce and Trina, you have to pretty much scream a lot as your character, especially in that one episode with the huge nose scream.
Yes, ma'am.
Did that actually hurt your throat?
Oh yeah, it hurt after like the first couple of takes. It was kind of hard, but we ended up doing, I think, 4 takes total, and we ended up going with the third one. And I asked if I could do a fourth one just to see if something better came out or something that he might be more happy with. But the one that we ended up going with, I think number 3, I don't know if I'm proud of the scream. It was. But a lot of people have really enjoyed it. Some people have their own opinions about it too, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But Whether or not it hurt, yeah, after a few takes, definitely.
Yeah, I
did.
can imagine. So when I heard that scream, I was in a swivel chair and I pretty much rolled back.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
But there was a man protecting me,
All right, good.
behind.
Good.
I'm like, whoa, that was the one huge scream. Let's see.
It's that great reaction. It's like it all gets like quiet, but it's kind of building up, and then all of a sudden, bam.
Yeah, just in your face.
Especially, I know you had to scream a lot as Kenichi
Yes.
as well.
I never lost my voice recording Armin, but I lost my voice 2, maybe 3 times recording Kenichi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can imagine so.
It's a lot. He never stops talking.
Of course not.
Talk, transition to scream, back to talk.
Let's see. Out of all the characters that you've done, what has been your favorite?
I have 5.
Oh, really?
It's really hard to pick just one. I picked these 5 just because they represent a certain milestone in my career. First role I ever got, Taishi in Comic Party Revolution. Just first named role that I ever had in anime, and I'd been working in it for about 2 years at that point. After that, Kyohei and the Wallflower. Excuse me. Kyohei and the Wallflower, just because I was a huge Nabashine fan of anime. I was a huge fan of animes made by Shinichi Watanabe, also known as Nabashine, so like Excel Saga, Puni Puni Poemi,
yes.
Naruma Daikon Brothers, and then the fact that I got to work on one of his shows was awesome. And then I also got to work the first half of the first season, or the first half of the show was directed by Matt Greenfield, who directed the English dub for Excel Saga and Puni Puni Poemi, and I was a big fan of his growing up, so it was kind of a twofer. And then after that, when we premiered the show in Houston, Texas in like 2007, 2008, Nabashine himself flew out from Japan and joined us for the premiere that night, and we got to go out to dinner with him, and he pretty much told me that when he heard my voice, he heard Kyohei. And it's like, I've been knighted by Nabashine. It was really cool. And then third is Kenichi. That was kind of the fanboy dream come true. That was my first show at Funimation. My first anime at Funimation happened to be the lead role, and all of the other leads and supporting people were people that I had grown up listening to in Dragon Ball. Like it was just a big old dream come true. Fourth was Kurenosuke and Princess Jellyfish, because that show really kind of pulled me out of a rough spot when I was really starting to get kind of burned out on anime overall as a fan. Just because I felt like we had this huge influx in the market of a lot of just fan service shows with no substance. And then along comes Jellyfish, which completely breaks that mold, has no fan service whatsoever. It's just a very smart, very funny, very heartfelt, wholesome show that also is one of the first ones that I can ever remember not only portraying a cross-dresser or transgendered person as in a positive light, but he's the role model, and it's I feel like that was very important. And then the last one is Armin, not only because it was a show that I was very much into before we had ever even gotten to audition. Not only did I get to audition for a show that I really liked, I got the part that I wanted, and then it ended up on Toonami, which was insane because it just felt, because everything had kind of come full circle at that point, because I really started my anime fandom because of Toonami when I was a kid. And so it was just really cool.
Yeah, speaking of which, do you feel like you've grown ever since starting at ADV and move on to Funimation now?
Yes, ma'am. I definitely have grown. I've grown as a person over the years. I've definitely grown as an actor. I would like to go back to stage and see how I can take all the lessons that I've learned. Excuse me.
It's okay.
How I can take all the lessons that I've learned in doing voice work for the last 11 and a half years, and how that will translate to my stage performing.
Yeah, with all the yawning, I guess it's a long weekend.
Yes, ma'am. Very, very, very exhausting,
late
but
nights.
fun weekend.
Yeah, that's been us too.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of energy drinks involved to even have us moving right now.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay,